One Piece Chapter 1109 is packed with excitement on Egghead Island. Vegapunk is gearing up to make a huge announcement that could shake the world. But things take a turn when the five elders suddenly appear on the island. Now, the Straw Hats find themselves facing off against these incredibly strong opponents. Will the Straw Hats be able to beat the five elders if a fight breaks out? In the previous chapter, Vegapunk wanted to tell everyone the truth about the world. But to share this important information, he needed to get ready really carefully. So, to make sure the Navy or others couldn't interfere, Vegapunk cut down the prep time from 1 hour to just 10 minutes. At the same time, Saturn and the five elders noticed they were in trouble. Saturn knew they needed more strength to turn things around, so he summoned the other five elders to Egghead. His goal was to stop Vegapunk's plan by breaking through the barrier around Lava Phase or maybe destroying the whole Egghead Island. This made things really tough for the Straw Hat Pirates because dealing with the five elders' power would need help from many parties. Currently, only Luffy is fighting one of the five elders. The rest of the Straw Hat crew has their own tasks to do. Luffy might manage to beat one of the five elders by himself, but dealing with all five of them gives Luffy very little chance. Together, these five are just too strong for him. Even facing Saturn alone, Luffy struggles a lot because Saturn can heal himself. So whatever Luffy tries seems like it won't work, especially now that he has to fight these five powerful enemies. His odds are very low. It's pretty clear that Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates are in for a tough fight here, and they're going to need help from others. Right now, the only ones who can assist Luffy at Egghead are the giant pirates. Although they're good against the Navy, they alone aren't strong enough to take on the five elders. Luffy needs support from other groups. If the Revolutionary Army and the Straw Hat Grand Fleet could join in, Luffy might stand a chance against the five elders. But the chances of Dragon, who's currently in Kamabaka, and Leo in Dressrosa showing up are slim. Currently, Luffy is in a tough spot. The forces at Egghead aren't enough to match the power of the five elders. So, the best option is to quickly escape from Egghead, sticking to their original plan of heading to Elbaf Island. Luffy and the Straw Hats never wanted to start a fight with the Marines. Their main aim was to get away safely. That's why Luffy told everyone to get Vegapunk and the others off the island first, so they could escape later. But now, getting away from Egghead won't be simple. It'll need even bigger sacrifices. Luffy, Dory, and Brogy might have to stay behind and fight the five elders so the others can run away. They'd promised to meet up later on Elbaf Island, no matter what happens. This might be the start of the end for the Egghead Island arc, where Luffy and the Giants team up to hold off the five elders. However, there's a chance that Luffy might get help from the Iron Giant currently on Egghead. If the Iron Giant steps in, it could possibly keep the five elders busy and make it easier for the Straw Hats to get away from Egghead. It might even carry them off the island together with the Iron Giant. In conclusion, Luffy can't beat the five elders right now, especially if he has to face all five of them, which is unlikely. In a one-on-one situation, Luffy might have a shot. Going back to their main goal, they just want to get away from Egghead. What do you think? Can Luffy defeat the five elders in Egghead?